Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Desynced. My name is Jeff. You can call me Jeff. I'm here with Wally. Hello, Wally.
Hey, Jeff. I will call you Jeff.
Please do. It'd be weird if you called me anything else. So what are we doing today?
I shouldn't call you late for dinner, right?
Never.
Okay.
Never leave.
Desynced, from what I remember.
Well, yeah. So you were listening.
I was listening.
Thank you, Nutmeg, for claiming first.
And Batman, thank you for claiming first, as well as a nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is channel gear, a hydrate and a poke.
Hydrate? Oh. You're hydrating and a poke?
Or maybe that's poke. Isn't that the fish?
Yeah.
Let's see. We were researching advanced materials. We also have some other stuff we need to do as far as the master progress gauge there. We are collecting lots of crystals.
Yes.
Lots of ore, although the ore is full. Never mind. Crystals are pretty full. We could probably beef up the silica gathering.
Yeah. Right, we got solar panels over here. These batteries already drained.
Yeah, it's nighttime. What are you gonna do?
I guess it's the right time.
It is the right time.
Ooh, yeah, we are hurting for power.
Yeah, we should probably duplicate some of those. The solar and battery ones, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we probably need to push our way to defeating some of these aliens, maybe. There's these there are bug holes and bug nests down here somewhere. Yeah, bug hives. Need to get rid of those.
Yeah. Let's see, tech unlocks. We've also got medium capacitors, which hold more than the small batteries. Maybe we do some buildings with like a solar panel in those.
Yeah, if we can get, because they're medium, we need to do a medium small building, which I think is a 2 for right now. It's a 1x2, right? I think that's why we were sticking with the smalls, because we could keep them in a tighter spot. Yeah, in order to get a medium slot, in order to get 2 slots and at least 1 medium slot, you have to go with a 2.
Yeah, 2 or 2x2.
Or, yeah, 2x1 or 2x2. 2x2 is a little bit much, I think. Although it does have a lot of storage. 8 slots. That would actually be good for handcrafting. We should maybe do some of those and switch our handcrafting into those.
I was also thinking about setting up some small buildings to make like just mining drills and assemblers and fabricators. So when we put down a building, they'll just
grab them.
Take it. Yeah. So we don't
the
have
way
to
to do
like,
that,
craft
I
the one
wonder,
thing
it would be to do like the 1x1 small with 1x1 1 small with the 4 storage slots, because those things take 2 to 3 items a piece. So once the slots got filled up, it would just stop. Right?
Yes. Yep.
So yeah, just the fabricated stuff, just so we have it on hand, kind of thing.
Exactly.
I could get behind that. Do you want to do that, and I can do the power thing, or?
Yeah, I'll do that. You do the power.
That's what I said.
Okay. Cool.
So I think we're going to stick with the 2 smalls for now until we get more density in building sizes, maybe? Maybe?
Yeah. Single.
I wish you could chain... Oh, you can chain build. I almost told a fib.
Do shift. I also figured out how to copy buildings.
Oh, nice.
In the library, whatever building you have selected shows as like unnamed building whatever, and you can click save current selection and it'll create a blueprint of it.
Oh, nice.
You can also hover on a building and hit C to copy the configuration for it, and then hover another building and hit V.
Oh god, that is awesome.
So if you want, like if you put down a bunch of like plate making buildings, you can just like copy one of them and then paste. Works for bots too.
It doesn't appear to work for like a building's intended modules though.
No, it's just like the configuration.
Mine crystal chunks, 1 star.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, you got to go to the library and do like a blueprint
dude.
if you want to do the components. Have them show up.
Dude.
Where do I want to build?
Got a nice big old power block here. Actually, what I should do is...
Oh, yeah. Toggle the power.
Oh, these are crystal power. Maybe we should... No, I think we should leave the crystal power intact.
One small...
Let's see. We might need some more worker bots too. Just buzzing around, just doing things. Just doing logistics, you know?
Yeah.
I can set up a few of those once I'm done with this job. What is that? Ooh. Request item.
Oh.
Right. And then, so we were doing the small batteries. What about those versus even the small capacitors? No, they're internal capacitors, aren't they? Yeah, they're internal capacitors. And they don't have much in the way of storage, power storage. But we could throw two of those in each of those power buildings because, you know.
They got 2 internal slots, yeah.
Right.
Fabricator.
So that could be a possibility. Times 12 buildings, that's 24 of those. That's not a small amount of power. That's... Where'd it go? That's 12 times 2,000. That's 24,000 power storage. Not bad.
Nice. I'm gonna put some portable transports. What are these called? Yeah, portable transporters in the plate and brick machines.
Okay. You mean the plate and ingot machines?
Yes.
Okay.
Nutmeg. We need more powder, Captain. That'll free up some of our worker bots too. Don't have to shift stuff between buildings.
Can we put those in the storage block too, or it's got to be adjacent? Actually, we don't know if
it has to be right next to adjacent. Like they'll go diagonal.
They'll go diagonal.
If you like click, there's the one ingot one that's sticking out on the right. Yeah. If you hover, the portable transporter shows you the range on it. So it's the 8 squares around it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep.
I also learned what are they called? The virus shared storage. I learned what that does. It's the green one. Set locked slots on unit to allow dumping of excess items. So if we have a storage with like iron ingots in it that we want to store in it, we can put a shared storage component in its internal slot and then lock all the slots of the storage to iron. And whenever one of these iron ingot makers fills up, bots will shift over to the storage so that the fabricator can keep working.
Oh, nice.
So it works like a buffer chest, kinda. I don't think I want any.
My name is Jeff.
Ooh, 2-star bots built.
Batman!
Batman!
What's up, Batman? Neener, Batman.
Where'd the last one go? Did I make 4? Is that you? Oh, that's you. Okay, there you are. I made 4 dashbots.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, we were also trying to make this resimulator, too. It still needs silicon tubings and the big, tall density frame things. Which we're short on that because of the silicon tubings. So we need to make more silicon tubings, which means we need more silica. We talked about this already. Maybe I should have made some of those dashbots into miners. But we're going to run out of silica in that patch, which means we need to get to another silica patch at some point, which is next to nearest silica patch. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah?
One up north. There's a bunch of bots up there. There's one to the west. Or aliens, I mean. There's aliens up there. There's some to the southwest, and there's not really any down here. Oh, yeah, there is. There's hundreds down here. Okay. That might be the next one, just to the south of where we're at now, then. But we're going to want to do an influence extender on that to get down there, I think.
Yeah.
You have that in your library?
I do.
Can I snag it?
What? That's a turret. So I don't think it would do that, but like I could do a blueprint string kind of thing and send it to you, and then you could import it.
How did you say you copy them? Like to import or to...
Yes, select it.
Uh-huh.
And then in your library near the bottom will be influence extender.
Wait, library.
You can save over all the way to the right, save current selection. Should probably pull up your screen.
And then go to the library. I don't see that which you... Oh, influence extender. There it is. And then save current selection. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, so now it's in your library.
Okay, cool beans.
Huh.
Oh, I did it twice.
There we go.
Yes. Okay, now I can build library influence extender. Except that I need to be able to see what my range is on said
toggle
thing.
Hit P. Toggle the power.
P for power. Oh. Maybe I should read things. That might be good. Alright, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So for that I gotta make the turret, the medium turret and the small power field.
Fabricators forever.
Medium turret and small power field.
Alright, these also make the assemblers, so I can make one of those for that. Another one by one small, one by one.
Medium turret.
And oh, or this one.
Why are the miner bots doing logistics now?
There's a bunch of them up here out of power too.
Yeah, they just reached out of range. I should put one of those down there then.
They're not homed either.
Home. It's your home. Do that.
Yeah,
that way they'll go home.
Put a power thing up there, it'll be fine, yeah.
Yep, I'm homing on the two.
Home.
Home.
Oh, crystal math is out of power.
Ugh.
Alright, and you are gonna make assemblers forever. So the one building can hold 3 completed fabricators, or 2
power is still bad.
Assemblers.
Okay.
So what is... Yikes.
And then one of these.
We could start putting down wind turbines, maybe. 2.
Oh yeah, they're in a medium slot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be good, actually.
Yep. Those work night and day. Constant 50
Day
power.
and night. 50?
Ooh, they generate 100 when located on a plateau.
Ooh, we should build them up on plateaus then. So if they only generate 50, then they're not any better than the solar cells.
Yeah, I guess the benefit is all day versus only during the day.
Oh yeah, good point.
Something I haven't figured out yet is how we deconstruct components. Like if we remove all those solar panels and put wind turbines in,
Do you have something I can test
we can recycle those.
I'll test it on this signal reader that we have. It's kind of a random piece that we had.
Yeah.
I have an idea of how to do it, but I don't know.
It's like put it on the ground.
No. Put it in the storage of the building that has the deconstructor, and then target this deconstructor slot. Nope. Nope. Can you put them on the ground? Yeah, you can't drop them on the ground.
Yeah. Buildings cannot drop items directly, but bots can, I think.
Oh. Alright, let's see if Wallbot will take it then. Come here, Wallbot. And then drop it. Okay, and then
Just
laser. It acted like it was doing a thing, but it didn't do the thing.
Guess not then.
Yeah. I guess we can't.
I was waiting for you to hit some random bot that was zooming.
Yeah, me
past.
too. I was like, ugh. I'm gonna be careful here.
So you need batteries. All of those. We already crafted those.
Batteries, no. I didn't craft those yet. Batteries. Did you craft some batteries and one of them got used or something? Because there's one of them in there. One of them got used from somewhere. I don't know how that happened.
I only saw 2 construction zones, so.
Oh, the third one's the one next to it that is already done.
Finished. Yeah. Okay.
I need to do those 2 things. So somehow I stole them from somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know how. I don't know anything.
Dave.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I didn't get any of these.
Really, you guys? Get over here. Back in the power. Then I need a one of these.
What do I want to do?
Zoomy, zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, I think I should make some mining bots too.
We still can't make the scouts yet. Like Dashbot's probably the fastest one we got. Movement speed of 3. Doing pretty good, Batman. How you doing? Looking for
Why are all the
scouts
crystal bots just chilling? Because there are too many of them? Yeah,
Probably.
I think there's too many of them. Let's,
These are out of power over here, too.
yeah, that's what I mean, because they're chilling over there, but they can't deliver it anywhere, so they're just hanging out.
Yep. They ran out of I think if... What are you doing? I didn't have it selected. Yeah, it's got a home. It wouldn't even come into the power network. Oh, maybe if we turn on logistics. Nope. Alright, I want to make...
Yeah, we could use some more crystal.
That's what I was...
Crystal ones. Let's see. Medium turret. There we are. That should be everything for this. Should be. Pew pew.
Like in Starfield, huh, Batman? I haven't seen any of that game yet. You? What are you? Oh, you're a dashbot.
I think I made too many workers. I think I can make those into miners instead.
Yeah.
I'll make some drills when I get done here. Oops. We're still on the basic drill, right?
Yeah, I don't think we got the laser one yet.
Next level drill yet? Yeah.
Power field logistics.
Bummer. But yeah, I'll make some of these into miners. That way we can make them to mine the silica.
All right.
And I think I will put a another storage out here next to this last hub thingy, and make that the new storage for the stuff, for the crystal, or the silica. I mean.
What?
Let's see. You disconnect logistics.
All right, Batman.
You target silica. Would you miss? You target
component
silica. No chart alert? Oh, it's channel logo here.
These.
Let's see, you here. And then you can have this one. And then you can target this one. Okay, I added 3 more silica miners. So maybe, just maybe, they will do a thing. You can target there, there,
Sure.
and there, and there, and then you can target there. Think that'll work? You have an idea for your logo, you just don't know how to make it? Oof, yeah. I feel you on that one. I ended up getting help for mine, because my original logo was crap. I'm going to come up here and see if I can kite some of these bugs toward that medium laser.
Okay.
See what happens. Toward the area with the medium lasers, I should say. Just for fun.
Where are you? North?
The ones down where I'm mining the new silica. Also, I want to check out this explorable anyway. Cannot move into the blight. Okay. Well, that's fine then. I'll just come over here and torment them a little bit.
This is where you got worms, right? Here they come.
Here they come.
That one's already hurt.
Yep. I must have pew-pewed it before. I'm going to drag them all the way down here, so they don't start shooting at the miners. Because they might, like they're doing. But there's also big fat lasers here, so... Ah, you killed one miner. Dang it. right. Well, we'll chill for a second then. Let's do another dash mod. Down there.
Maybe I'll just put 2 turrets on this. I'm building a twin bot, which also has a movement speed of 3.
Yeah, I saw those. We were talking about building one of those and putting 2 lasers in. We are doing things. We're just doing the things. That's all we're doing.
Building stuff, collecting stuff. I was gonna take this bot out exploring for more explorables.
Sounds like a good plan.
One of the things the tutorial went through was like put a radar on it and set it to look for explorables, and it'll highlight them outside of the fog of war if you get close enough.
Oh, nice.
Because the radar range is bigger than that is.
Yeah.
So I need to got the radar.
So yeah, kiting the worms in the direction of the miners is not a great plan, Wally. Not a great plan.
Unsolved.
I wanted to come out here and pick up some of this crap that's laying on the ground, so. Come on.
I think I want some kind of
Why you not pick up stuff?
battery.
What am I missing now? It won't pick up the stuff when I right-click on it.
What stuff? Where?
There's crap on the ground. Oh, no, that's not crap on the ground. That's actual silicon. Never mind. Over here. Need an Intel scanner, right? Because that's human stuff, I think, or alien technology or whatever. Back up, back up, back up. See if we can go this way. Nope. This way. This way. Come here, wormy wormies. Come here, wormy wormies. No, no, nope, nope.
Oh, tasty miners.
Tasty miners.
Phrasing. What other internal can I build?
They destroyed 2 of my miners now. All right, Wally, stop doing stupid. Then you need a bigger attack force if you're going to do an attack force. I think I was born yesterday or something. So I think we can probably maybe transfer over some of these extant crystal miners into being how do you disable one of these things? No.
Disable. Like turn a bot off?
No. Like to disable the radar in a bot, for example.
Oh. I don't know if you can.
I don't know.
Just put it, if it has a storage slot, you can move it out of the.
Yeah, that's how you'd have to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can go and pick up the stuff that's on the ground. And you can go and pick up the other stuff that's on the ground. Oh, I lost 3 of them, not 2 of them. Oopsie.
Data key.
Another dashbot.
Can't do that one yet.
Yes, we need to just make like a fleet of combat bots. Just tell them to come over here and beat up on things.
Destroy the bug hole. Also needs a data key. Man. This one. Oh, did I make a thing for you?
There you go. And then finally, this one.
Intel scanner. Which we haven't researched yet. I keep expecting escape to close some of these windows and they don't. It doesn't. It does not all.
Well, about you can pick up some of this stuff. Okay. You go there. You target this, and then you can deliver to there. Excellent. Okay. Let's. So you're doing some exploration stuffs.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Just need a circuit for this. And this one. Really close to the blight. I'm scared.
Scary.
Intel scanner, which we don't have. One right here. Ta-da. Ooh, this one wants an infected circuit board.
Oh, we have one of those.
Oh, we could override the puzzle with an infected circuit board, or we could do the puzzle.
Should do the puzzle.
I'll just do the puzzle.
Puzzle is it? Oh, it's yeah. It's one of the lights on.
Yeah.
Which I never did try and figure out that algorithm. Did you make a bunch of fabricators someplace that I'm stealing for this?
Yeah, I made a building that makes them.
Okay, you made a fabricator?
Yep. Got it.
Nice.
And got a small power field out of it. Cool.
And I set up 2 more double fabricators making silica.
Okay.
So that should be good. To try and tear through some of the silica that we had saved up. Because we actually were coming out a little bit ahead now with silica.
Okay.
A little bit. A little bit.
A smidge.
Smidge. You're doing the twin bot? You're exploring with the twin bot?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just realized the turrets require power too, so don't run out.
Yeah, all the things require power.
Yeah.
Haha, suckers, look at this. I'm doing more. I got more chitin.
Nice.
And lots more chitin. Over there. Drop the stuff in there.
We have a repair thing in here, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Construction.
go park next to the... Yep, that one right there. That's where I'm headed next.
Small power field.
It should auto-target you as you get close to it. It just did me, yep.
Yeah. I didn't get damaged. I was just making sure we had one.
Yeah, I was just telling you what you gotta do. You don't have to like do anything fancy. You just gotta park next to it or get close enough to it within whatever the range is, which is pretty good sized. And it's like, oh, I see damage.
I'm gonna squash that damage.
And we still have power problems.
And put a small power field. Do we have a random crap box? We got a few of those up here.
It's like those 3 over there, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a nice twin bot though, with the two turrets in it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Nope, that didn't work.
Why do I feel like my bot is moving slowly? Oh, because it doesn't have any power. But wait, I was literally sitting inside the power. Oh, we don't have any power.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Freaking nighttime. It's almost daytime again, though.
Yeah.
So you're
required
making
versus produced.
fabricators and assemblers.
Yeah, they're down.
Yeah.
Down here by my.
Maybe we should do the same for solar panels and small batteries.
Yeah. Automate all the things.
And just poop those out.
I can make those if you want. Or you want to make them?
Just getting started on it.
All right, I'll go back to these.
Go back to what you were doing.
Yep.
Twin bot.
Where's my twin bot?
Twin Jeff bot.
There it is. Queen. Let's see, that was this one? Oh yeah, I don't have any power either. No, it's just
yeah, nobody's got power. Everybody's suffering right now.
Suffering.
Suffering.
Suffering succotash. Do we want to make the... We talked about doing the internal capacitors. Of course, we have to generate enough power to fill those up, too.
Yeah. I don't know if we have enough power in solar or not, but we could try. This won't work. Those have to be medium slots, right? Crap.
What are you trying to make? I forget.
Stupid. Constructors. To make the solar panels and the other thing.
Yeah. Made in the assembler.
The assemblers, yeah.
And the battery. Yeah, those are both assemblers. Gotta be the...
Yep.
Medium buildings.
Dumbass. Okay. And there is a one, there's a 1x1 medium, so we can do that. It's got two, it's only got 2 slots though. Crap, just cancel that. Abort. Abort! 2 slots won't be enough because the solar panels and the batteries have 2 inputs. Alright, that means I've got to go big. Or go home.
Yeah, either the 1x2 or the 2x2.
Well, the 1x2's got 4 slots, but I don't want 2 makers making the same thing in it.
Nah.
So maybe the 8 slot guy, that would give, they share the same inputs, so that would give 6 slots for outputs, which means 3 of each building, 3 of each whatever that you call them. If we did the 4 slot one, I'd only want to put 1 thing in there. Ugh. Guess I do the big guy. The big guy.
A big one.
And that takes those things, but we've got plenty of those things, so we should be fine. Our big holdup right now is friggin' cable, and the big holdup on cable is friggin' actually could be wire now. The big holdup could actually be wire now.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
And that's because of silica sand, but we got silica sand, so I just need to make some more wire, I think. Was I made in a fabricator? Oh, never mind. Okay. I'll make another cable thing. Maybe out here. Give it some space. And then you guys can go in there. And a couple of you guys can go in there.
That's one of our power extensions. Okay.
There you go. That should do. And this can make solar panels, solar cells, and small batteries. Nope, small batteries. And then I can do a fixed slot to an item on this and do this so that it makes 3 of each and always has 3 of each. We don't end up with it being full of one thing and empty of another.
I see what you're doing. Smart. Because those two things take the same ingredients.
Yep. So they'll share that slot.
Beauty.
Beautiful. We might need some more working bots, though.
And
Now that I used them all for miners instead, I'll make a couple more. Back to work. Oh, anyway, we're running low on crystals again, but you guys aren't delivering your crystals. Why not?
oh, you know what I thought? Oh, these aren't crystal generators. Never mind, they're solar. I was gonna say we wouldn't be able to get crystal to these crystal generators in the middle of the pack, but those aren't crystal generators.
Yeah. Why are these... Why are these 2 crystal miners just chilling? What is their problem?
They don't have power.
Well, yeah, I just moved them in, and then they went back out again. There they go. All right, now they're working again. Oh, except that I didn't set it to make all the things. I set it to make one of the things. Infinite. And infinite. There y'all go. Do this and do that. I don't know where the third one went. Maybe I only made 2. I think I only made 2. Are you doing more power? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to wind turbine on this one.
Oh. Aren't the wind turbines mediums?
Crap.
So leave it there because I'll just throw solar panel and stuff in it.
Yeah, remove that request. Cancel that order. Yeah, I've got a battery on order, so someone will deliver it. Unless you already did. Oh,
I already had.
What? Cancel that order.
Solve that problem.
Apparently I rotated it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Look at the other ones.
Don't tell Lada.
Oh, we won't be. we won't be.
Oh, Twinbot's still suffering for power. The radar is using up its reserve power. Twinbot. It's like it's not filling back up with power.
Yeah, well, we're still under our power production needs at the moment, so I'm not surprised. But hopefully we can remedy that momentarily.
Power upgrade. Large wind turbine.
Ooh.
Power field for a medium power field. Shield generator. Mitigates up to 40 damage. Sweet.
So the wind turbines, we do have the 1x1 medium that would be perfect wind turbines.
Yeah, and then put maybe capacitors in it or something.
Yeah, or just not.
Medium battery.
Or just end up taking the solar panels out of the smalls and putting all batteries in them or something.
Yeah.
but we want to put them up on the plateau. If we can get an army together to go up here and pew the pews and get rid of some of these bugs up here on the plateau,
Yeah.
we could put them up there where the because we're working that way anyway with the power field, so we're basically doing it, but we just need more power.
Expansion core.
Yeah. What are you doing? 4 more of those high density frames and we'll have our re-simulator.
Ooh.
And somebody said something that we were looking for last week is in the re-simulator. I don't remember what it was we were looking for. Nor do I remember what they said was in there, but...
or even who it was.
Or even who it was. Somebody in chat, though. Alright, you all need to get back inside so you can get some power. Since we don't have the thing extended here yet, you can... Yeah, there you are. Now that you're in range...
I'm building... Putting an influence extender next to this one plateau down here that's farther away from where the bugs were.
Okay.
So we can try putting a...
Yeah, because we could build on the piece of plateau that's to the south of that, too. Mayhaps. Although getting up on that one is fine, but getting up on the one just to the south of it, across that crack, is actually not possible unless you go around by the bugs.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
We got a plateau over to the east. That's not east. West. That's just like in the middle of fields there. That'd be safe to build on.
Yeah, that one might be okay. Oh, this one here. Also, the one a little northwest of that would potentially be okay too. And the stuff to the south, maybe as well. No, the stuff to the south has some blight in it, so it's probably got more bugs hidden.
Yeah, northwest isn't uncovered all the way either. So I'm not sure about that one.
But yeah, I agree with that little one. If we extended our range out there, we could do it. Do it.
Need a turret here.
What are y'all waiting for? Solar and stuff? Yeah.
It's a medium, right? Yeah.
Crystals. We're waiting on crystals, but we don't have crystals because they didn't have power, and they were deciding that they just weren't going to home themselves to go and get power. They were just going to sit out here and be dumb, which is weird.
I think they ran out because they weren't on the logistics network, and the target was full, so they just stopped wherever they were. And something weird like that.
Interesting.
The scouts have a movement speed of 4. I want one. I want to craft those. Okay. Ooh, our power was out of the red for a minute there.
Ooh.
Just for a moment.
Why don't you just come down here and do this stuff? What is your problem? Oh, you don't have a home. I targeted the wrong... I used the wrong cell. Yeah, that's what the problem was. I did the go-to instead of the store. So it went there and it just was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, we are way out of... You need a big laser for that, I don't know if you know that or not. For that power extender you did?
My handcrafter is waiting on parts. Energized plates.
Oh, yeah. Seem to be using those a lot because we don't have any crystals. That's why. Or we still don't have any crystals.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit.
Where even? Oh, there we go.
And you're out of power again. They went to range extend down here by the power, I guess. Where the crystals, I mean. Again. Dag rabbit. Yep. That's the one.
Dag rabbit.
Well, the problem with the silicon tubes is resolved now, but the problem is now with the crystals. Sigh. Cannot see break. All the metal miners are being weird too. So it's not just because of the range or being the logistic thing. Those are all in the logistic network, and they're still just chilling outside of power. So we just need to do the range extension thing again, because we need to do more of those things. Come on, get in here.
Still waiting for plates.
Waiting for plates. Waiting for plates.
Plate up. Come on.
Because we ran out of metal too. Because of this.
Good deal. Good deal.
Stay inside range. You got plenty of room to be inside range. Stay inside range.
Intel scanner.
So I'll build another range extender. Influence extender.
Some of those dying outside of the range may have actually been saving our power grid for a bit.
You're right, they were. Because our power just went kaputski because it got to be nighttime.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for the stuff to make more power because we need more crystals. Grr, arg. Yeah, we have no power again. This is what we get for not starting with the mall.
Need more math. Circuit and...
Yeah, they're all complaining now. I don't have any power. I don't have any power. I don't have any power either.
Do you have power? I don't have power.
I just got one little gigawatt. Today was a bad day to stop sniffing glue. Jesus, Batman.
It's an airplane reference. If you haven't seen it.
I have.
I know.
I have, but still, Jesus, Batman. Oh, a resimulator finished. That probably killed our power too.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn it off and see.
That's
no,
a thing.
no, it didn't. It's not drawing any. I don't know what it does yet, but it does something.
Overloading is not advised. Whatever that means. So yeah, what's
reconstruct an object on a simulation level charged via data cubes.
Okay. What is this? It's got two like inventory things. I can't tell what those are.
One says garage, the other one says storage. If you mouse over the actual slots.
Oh, type garage, type storage.
Yeah.
Oh, is that one of those? What we've got like compactor or something like that, where you can pick up a unit inside of it and then transport it around.
I don't know.
Is that what that garage logo is? Can't zoom in on it either. That's annoying. Oh. You putting data cube in it?
Seeing.
Materials. Advanced materials.
The problem is power's a little bit painful. Here comes the sun, though.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Do 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 do. Here comes the sun.
I don't even know if those are the data cubes or not. Those are just cubes. So I was like, all right, these are cubes. I'm putting them in.
They're vaguely cube shaped. Did you put one in?
They're still in their way, I think. I don't know what happened to them if I did.
The thing went away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. Oh, they're in the base now, or one of them's in the base. That's actually it's a robotics data cube.
The thing where it says stability, hover over that. There's 2 of them in it.
Oh yeah. I still don't know what it's for though.
Do you want to? It's set a request for them. We don't have any other use for these that we know of, right?
Yeah, that's true. So I can do that.
I'm gonna just like infinite request them.
I think I just did that.
Okay.
Or did I request just? I'm gonna request just one.
Yeah, I set one for infinite.
We put it in the wrong spot though.
I just shifted over.
I did. I did that.
You did it.
Why is old JeffBot targeted as the
Targeted what?
the go-to on that building?
Oh. Faster upgrade of the workbot. Oh. I didn't do that.
I don't know.
This'll take a while, but
Maybe we've got to make more cubes. Maybe we actually need to feed it a bunch of cubes.
yeah, we can craft those now, right?
Yeah, in a robotics crafter. Once we have power. Ooh, stuff's getting built finally. A little more power.
Nice. The crushed crystal and the compact whatever's.
Yeah.
What are these again? High density frame. Oh yeah. Got one of those. Let's try new 1x1 medium with wind turbine.
More power. More power. And lots more crystals. Oh, they're freaking dead again over here. Gonna have to do another influence extender over here. Yeesh. They just do not want to behave over here.
Wow.
Oh, behave.
Oh. Not there. Build. Up here. Huh. Oh, you can't build too close to the edge of the plateaus. So this tiny one that I'm building an extension to is all yellow. Can't build on it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So, like the top of it's only like a 2x3. Can't build there. All those silica miners died.
Yeah, because they all eked out of range slightly.
Uh-huh.
There's not much silica left up there to mine. We're gonna have to actually push our way down the hill again. But they've got, at least there's some silica backed up a little bit. The crystals are the biggest problem right now.
Wind turbine up there. Maybe that one would be good. Alright, just 2 more plates. We get this turret. Power's not looking bad.
Yeah, during the day. It's friggin' noon.
Take.
I'd rather you go over there. There's a bit more power access over there. Thank you.
Oh, home key jumps you back to the command center.
Oh, nice. Still need more crystals.
Sweet, we delivered that turbine. Need plates. Reinforced plates. Yeah, reinforced plates. You okay, Twinbot? There you are. Da, da, da.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to find some more silica someplace. Someplace decent.
After Twinbot charges up, I'll take them northwest and see what's on that plateau.
Okay, I'll take Wallbot with you.
Couple of good sand up there. Twinbot. Ooh-ha-ha. A research scanner. That's what they want us to research. Well, it's not called research scanner. They want us to research the scanner.
Yeah, that's what one of the weird things. Our advanced materials is almost done crafting. Jeez. Power's just about done building. I have to build some more, of course, but what we had planned out was already just about done building.
Oh, the large buildings are the advanced structures.
Oh, nice.
Transport bot, hauler. Optic cables. All kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, if we can get crystals and power organized. But until we get power organized, there's no point in getting crystals organized because it's we need crystals to make all the power components, but we also need power to mine the crystals.
Yeah. Already that. Oh, that turret finished. So, our one influence over there that we don't need anymore. It's good.
Well, we could always take it down.
Yeah. I noticed the bots like to cut across that gap where there isn't power also.
Yeah, of course they do.
Probably fine. Just leave it. Bug hive. Twinbot. There's a little power. How's Wallbot doing?
Well, we're positive for a second, at least here.
Same.
gonna do some more power buildings so we can hopefully maybe stay that way for a few minutes.
All right. Just need a
And
couple
then
more
maybe we'll
reinforced.
stabilize if we get some crystals coming in.
Put a couple wind turbine buildings on the plateau, like straight east.
Cool. Yeah, so you
we
built
used to be doing silica. This needs.
I think we should
more
pull the
plates.
components out of this medium small building though and use them for some of our other extenders instead of doing it here. What do you think?
Where are you?
The one you don't need anymore, because it doesn't really help the gap.
Oh.
Plus, the gap's going to be null and void as soon as they're done mining that anyway.
Yeah.
But if we pull these out, we might be able to use them to the other components' needs.
Yeah.
Instead.
That's good.
Yeah, they're going to come pick it up now. Good. Because we have, I'm trying to extend into the metal and then also into these two crystal areas. And yeah.
Okay. Make another turbine.
And then we can deconstruct that at some point. We don't have to do it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Eventually, we should probably just do one of the medium bots with a with the deconstructor on it, and just use that as our decon bot.
Got the wind turbine going, and it is producing 100 instead of 50. Let's see what the other one does.
I will come over there and look at it.
This needs. Oh.
Is there a way to hide the UI in this game? Options, input.
Good question.
Yep, U to hide the UI.
Nice.
I guess I could have done P also to hide the power grid. There we go.
This
UIOP.
This other construction site next to it is sort of on the hill, so I'm wondering if that's going to count as on the plateau or not.
Oh yeah, good point.
Does,
we'll find
out.
If
it does, I'll try stepping down, see where ground level and plateau
We'll find out.
You know?
All right, power has been extended in the metal mining area, but we're gonna run out of juice because these things are gonna wear themselves down really fast.
Yeah,
really fast.
Be cool if the blight storm made the wind turbines go even faster.
Yeah, or charged up something. That's a creepy effect. Though. Look at that on the hill to the east. The blue.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Wicked.
And the blight storm is the purple, which is also cool. But I like the blue better. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Could be. Could be. Blight storm imminent. Speak of the devil.
There it is. Oh, it's all glitchy.
Still don't really realize what it does.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it does much yet, anyway. Maybe it'll interfere with stuff later? I don't know. Weird.
Weird.
Twin bot. No power.
What is this 1x1 building you're building down here, or somebody's building down here?
What's where? No. 1x1.
By the silica miners? So 1x1, 2 smalls. Are you building that?
I didn't think I did.
And nothing's built yet because that's out of range. I just canceled it.
It's just the base, even. It wasn't. It wasn't like a blueprint of something.
Yeah, it was just a base building. I don't know. I canceled it. It's fine.
Some kind of misclick.
Could be. Could very well be. Could be. But yeah, we could really use a bit of range on the deconstructor because so putting it in a bot would be really good.
Yeah.
If we could get away with it.
have
We do have the bot
only...
that carries a medium slot.
Yeah.
But it's probably expensive. I didn't even look at the cub. Yeah.
10 energized plates.
Yeah.
10 of the cable.
We don't have any of that stuff right now.
Oh, that's wire.
Actually, we have cable. And we have wire. What we don't have is anything that takes crystals. Yeah.
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 About that.
Working on it.
I want you to come in on Saturday.
If you all would mine on this side instead of on the side you're mining on, that'd be great. But they're fighting over these crystals that are on this side because I guess they're probably closer.
Are you crafting turrets for these extenders by the crystal?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 2 turrets in the craft, and then I need to craft 1 extender. 1 small power field thingy. But yeah, small power field thingy. But I do have the turrets in the craft. They're waiting on the whatever they're called, plates, energized plates.
Yeah.
Which are waiting on crystals. Oh, sweet irony. Stop it. Come over here and mine over there. Stop it with the wanting to focus on this big chunk of crystal that's just about out.
Yeah, it's gone.
Told you. Just about out. Nobody listens to Wally. Wally doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, to be fair... Nah, I don't know where I was going with that. Right. Twinbot has a little juice.
Yeah. I don't know why Wallbot doesn't. It's hasn't been driven, hasn't been used.
Not the same. Also, that tiny little bit of actual power, like, just keeps going away for some reason. I took my radar off, so I don't think anything would be using power.
Yeah, I mean, the laser should be, but only when it's being used, I would think.
Yeah, not like a constant draw or drain.
Unless because it's in the grid, it's using its power to keep the grid alive? Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe? Taking
We're under
damage.
attack. Who's attacking?
How did you get over there?
Oh, Scout,
Dude,
what are you doing?
Maintain. It's because we're out of silica over here.
Oh, it saw that all the way up there.
Yeah, because it's got a radar in it.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Get him.
Nope, nope, nope. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, how'd those guys get down that hill? Oh, I see how they get down.
Scout.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, Scout, just come back here. Did you move them all as a group?
Yeah, I got them all
Nice.
command grouped.
Ooh, that building almost died.
Ouch. 2 of them almost died. What are you doing? Well, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Thing. Yikes. The repair component is also a medium range thing. So we'd have to have a cub to put it in.
Yeah.
If we wanted to, or we could just deliver, right? Deliver it to that building.
So I think we could just deliver it to the building, yeah.
Like take the,
and then just swap it in with the laser, the turret for a minute.
Turret.
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah. Okay.
You do it?
Yeah, I'll take the turret out.
Oh, I would just send
And-
the repair component over there first.
Probably,
Like-
probably a good idea. I'll get that.
Like that. And
Yeah.
then... Hell, I'm going to send the deconstructor over there and see if we can get rid of this influenced extender over here, too, while we're at it.
Oh, they took the turret to build something else.
Oh. Oh well.
Nice. Repairing.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Maybe. Of course, it takes power to repair things.
Yeah, it takes everything. It takes power to do everything. No, it's yeah. So that should be good, but the deconstructor's not going to be within range because it's got a smaller range than than where the buildings are spaced. So I'm going to send that back home where it belongs.
Okay.
But it did build one of our range extenders down here for crystals. That's good.
Nice.
And maybe we'll get a turret done one of these years. Yeah, I got one of them done.
What was I building? Oh, the other wind turbine.
You're building wind turbines still.
Just the one, yeah. Just needs one more energized plate. Is the health actually going up? 68, 102. Okay, it is going up. 80, 81, 82.
Come on. Well, at least now the more crystals in range of power. I wonder if you can adjust that program to tell it to only get take only park in power, like just tell it to stay in power.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but oh wait, maybe you can.
Yeah, the radar. Where's that scout?
In power grid. There we go.
Yeah,
I just did it with this crystal, with the crystal meth over here.
Okay.
Well, not with just one of the scouts, but I don't know if it'll help because now we have, you know, power range over. Actually, I could probably fake it out. Yeah, I could fake it out. I think
setting the radar to include in power grid means
Yep.
it will only collect stuff that's in the power grid.
Yep. I just did that with this one. It worked. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. So I'm going to
So
do that with the
then-
rest of these over here, the crystal guys.
So then we only, yeah. Do the copy paste.
Oh yeah. Durr.
I think. Yes, second wind turbine's going, producing 100.
Wait, why are you trying to deliver crystal to that one? You shouldn't be. Although I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter because that. Yeah. So how'd that portable radar get there? Oh, I know how it got there. Yeah. Alright. A group of you, why don't you mine some of this crystal? While you're sitting around doing nothing, supposed to be mining silica. Mine some crystal instead. Ooh, the repair thing is done. With the repairing of itself, now it's repairing that scout miner that I had here. And it's done.
Nice.
And then it's going to repair this building that it really doesn't need to repair. Which is fine. And then we can send it over to the other one. Which 150. Okay, it's just about done. Just about done.
Plate wire. Plate wire and chips. Research only has a couple of blocks to go.
Nice. Okay, that's done. So I'm going to send the repair component over to the other one. Somebody come and get it. Somebody. Anybody? Give me somebody while I'm waiting. There's a worker coming now, I think. Pick this up, this up, this up, this up. If you can do all of that in one job. Good. And then take this turret and send it over there, please. I think I gave somebody that job. I think. TM. Go in there.
Making assemblers.
Yep, it did. Okay, good. So you should be repairing yourself now, hopefully. Oh no, I gotta put it in the slot. Right. Work. Are you repairing yourself? Did you have to target it to make it repair itself?
No?
Because it's not repairing itself. Alright, I did the force target and now it's targeting. Weird.
Huh.
Repairing.
Repair.
Unit repaired. Alright. So did you end up going over and... No.
Over to the northwest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there and nose around a little.
Sweet. I'm coming along behind you.
I see you. Sneaky, sneaky. Is this explorable, by the way?
Ooh.
See. It is a pipe dream game, so we can do that one. Oops.
Solved.
Haha. Got a little solar panel out of the deal.
Ooh,
And it needs
see
a
it
circuit.
There's a couple explorables south of me now that my
Nice.
radar uncovered.
Ooh, nice.
So
we
far,
got?
so good up here. Ooh, small bot glitch.
Bot kill. There's two of them up here. There's one over here, too.
You have contracted what seems
Oh
to be
no,
a
I've contracted a
proximity-based
virus.
replicating virus.
Me too. One of us did.
Effects are unknown, but I have manufactured a component that gives you temporary protection from the virus. You can produce
Virus
the
alert.
component in the assembler. In the meantime, keep the infected unit away from
Oh,
other
I'm infected,
units to
so I
avoid
have to
more
stay away.
infections.
But there's lots of silica up here, including a giant rock of 1,900 of it. Ooh, what's that? What's that blue thingy?
I just zapped the glitch. You want me to come zap yours?
I'm powered down. Oh, I gotta power it on. Okay.
Oh.
There we go. I fixed it. What's this weird blue portal-looking thingy over here? It goes that mine.
Your
But I can't go
glitch
near
is gone.
anybody. Huh?
Your glitch is gone.
It might still be there. I just moved away from it.
Oh.
It was right up in that.
But your
nook.
turret probably took care of it once you came back. Oh, there it is.
No, it's still there.
Preferred target. Zap.
Because I didn't target it. I went up and investigated it.
There
or
we go.
whatever. All right, so I got to keep my glitch
You
away
must
from.
dedicate resources to the
There we
development of
go.
more complex
Hey.
microcircuitry. With this, we move our building production to another level and be able to produce more advanced buildings.
So that gives us a 1x1 large, a 2x1 2 medium with 8 storages in it. That would have been nice to have had for the building I just built not long ago. 2x1, 2 small, 1 medium, with 8 storages in it and a refined crystal. Okay.
Oh, got 3 infected circuit boards out of this.
Nice. So we had advanced logistics queued up. Do we want to bump that for maybe virus protection?
Yeah, maybe. Faction settings. Anomaly changed you from neutral to enemy. What? Oh. Right, those glitch bots or whatever are considered anomalies. They're a different faction.
Okay.
Weird.
So virus protection.
Trust toward you because I shot them. I'm gonna head back, see if I can get some power again.
Yeah, that'd be good. Virus protection is, unless it's in virus research, which we need 10 circuits for. I don't know where it is.
Virus protection.
It could be in one area we don't have unlocked yet. But there's no real direction as to where the virus protection is.
Right?
I need to make, I forgot I needed to handcraft one more thing.
What's this?
Small power field.
Deployer, that's the word.
And I'm going to need another laser, I think.
Freaking laser.
Nope, I have it actually already. So, laser comes out here. You repair a component, come back here. And then small range thingy here goes down here. There we go. Which one of us didn't practice safe hacks? That would be me. That would be this guy. The one with 2 thumbs.
He's
Or
right,
safe
you know.
hex. Either way. Batman wrote safe hex, but I read it as hacks.
Well, I got the 1 thumb.
All right, so so we need to establish another outpost out there. We should probably do the small outpost rangers to get out there faster. The ones that just have the small turret in them because they're a little cheaper, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Okay. All the
What do
way
you
out
think?
to the west.
Yeah, and then maybe out there we can do the big ones, but do the small ones first.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just to get out there and get Silica kickstarted.
Let's see. Small influence extender. All right.
So
Build small influence extender. And it is there, so we'll start here maybe. So I'm gonna set up a few of those small turrets. Were we making small turrets? Were you? No, you weren't. We'll make a few of the small turrets and a few of the small range extenders.
okay.
Like maybe 5 of each, back to back. See what happens. Because they're pretty cheap in terms of materials too.
Sure.
And that way I can do range extending out that way. And then we can set up just a little outpost with a little storage or whatever like we have been doing.
Yeah.
The crystals look really good now though. Look at crystals.
Ooh. Full storage.
Oops.
Your metal's full. Crystals are
Addicted.
full.
Hydrate.
Addicted. What's up?
Posture check. And a nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is channel gear. And yes, I was slouching. I am a slouch.
Slouch. I'm setting up a couple of assemblers similar to your 2x2 medium.
Yeah.
I have them making refineries, which we haven't made yet. So maybe
We
that
have
makes
some.
something we need.
We have some
refineries? Where?
Yeah, the cable's made in refinery, and also the crushed chrysalis.
Yeah. Okay.
And the bug chitin is, as well as the refined crystals are made there.
Okay.
So
I was gonna set them up to like make one of each, like one medium.
Maybe we should do those
wind
in
turbine
the 2
and
by
one
in the
refinery.
1 by the 2 medium, the new 2 medium building.
Oh, we got a new 2 medium building.
The 2 by 1 2 medium with 8 storage slots in it. Compared to the 2 by 2 2 medium, 8 of those and 4 of those, it's the same cost, half the space. 2 and 4. It's got fewer internal slots, but who the crap cares?
Which one?
It's the 3rd medium building as opposed to the 6th medium building.
That's 2 mediums, 2 by 1.
Yeah.
That's still 8 storage.
Yeah, it just got fewer internals.
Yeah, which
But,
we don't
that's
care
fine
about,
with me.
right?
What's that? Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Get the deconstructor back.
Just because it's smaller, so we can put more stuff in.
Out of range. Where's Twin Bot?
Yeah, so metal's looking good, crystal's looking good, silica not so much. I can probably downsize these crystal miners now that we have stored up here. Let's see if I can retrieve a few of them.
Can a building target itself for deconstruction?
I don't know.
About to find out.
Possibly.
Oh, it is a small component. I thought the deconstructor was a medium for some reason. I must have been thinking of the healing repair component.
Repairing.
Anyway.
Unit repaired.
Yep. Destroyed itself.
Handy.
This request the...
Okay, I've piled up a half a dozen miner bots up here, pulled off of the crystal that I had done temporarily. Once we get our range extended, we can extend our range.
Sweet.
Oh crap! No, cancel that job. Doggone it, you dummy.
What? What'd you do?
I made the range extenders, and then I made the range extenders for the range extension thing. The range power fields. I made a bunch of power fields, and then I made a bunch more power fields instead of making the turrets for the range extender thing. Because I'm an idiot. The influence extender building. Construction. Okay, here then.
Oh, crystal. Random junk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I
Power's
build
actually
here?
doing all right.
Okay,
We got
some
300
shade.
coming.
All right. What's that?
300 power coming from wind turbines now.
Nice.
So that one, I've been building them like down this hill one at a time to see if they keep doing 100 instead
100?
of 50. Yeah. So far, that one's good.
Yeah, I would say it would probably be good for a couple more spots, maybe. Down the hill. Or along the hill, or whatever hill.
Yeah. Cool.
How are you doing tonight, Addicted? I didn't say anything to you yet. Along that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a few more small lasers. I'll make just a few more small lasers since I made some of the extra other things. We'll try to balance this out. Tired? I feel you there.
Sure, sure. Two circuits, 10 plates versus
I think this is my spot. It's my spot.
energized junk. Yeah.
My spot.
It's... Where did Twin Dot end up? Put it on the net. Put it on logistics briefly. Lost him.
Oh
There he is.
no.
There he is.
Right there.
I've noticed things on the ground don't tend to be considered part of the network.
Mmm.
There. Sweet.
Interesting. Very interesting. This is also good for this metal because the metal's now all in covered range with these extenders being out there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of handy. I saw also that you can build this foundation stuff. I should just do like some of that
Yeah.
there. It
Does that
costs
increase movement speed.
Oh, we gotta
maybe?
make foundation pieces?
Yeah.
Where do you make foundation pieces at?
Where did I see those? Fabricator, I think. Yeah, fabricator. Simple material.
Oh. Okay, we don't have a fabricator, do we?
We do. Right
No,
next
I'm-
to
I'm-
the assembler fabricator.
No, I'm sorry. We don't have like a handcrafting type of thing.
Handcrafting.
So we'd have to
kinda-
build a building to do handcrafting of stuff in fabricators.
Handcrafting. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean,
'Cause I don't think I
guess.
want to set up a permanent home for that, but
Yeah, just
temporary
throw
home
one
would
in
be
your
fine.
handcrafting inventory.
yeah, I was
yours
just
is
gonna throw
full.
one in.
You can use mine. I haven't been using it.
Just gonna throw one in here where the deconstructor was, because it never actually got put in place. Then I
Yeah.
can just make 15 of those.
Infinite wind turbines.
Oh, it makes 5 at a time.
And-
Nice. So let's make 15, which is 3 recipes,
S-
and that'll pave that area between the between those two thingies.
Just fix that one to empty and then make two wind turbines. 2 refineries. We don't just use up all our materials, or even just one each. Are we gonna request those frequently? Ooh, we've got the
probably
laser
not.
mining tool now.
Huh?
When did we get that? The laser mining tool is available now.
Must have just gotten it, or that came from. No, that's the thing that they told me. They told me that came from the new building. I bet.
Oh, yeah. The resimulator?
The
What is it called?
resimulator. Yes.
Resim.
Did it say anything about it?
No? Warning, overloading not advised. I have
Yeah.
no idea. What's
I have no
going on
idea
there.
how that works either.
Look for more details. You have been infected. More information. Virus protection.
Virus alert. Okay, so I'm
Shouldn't-
basically out there now, so I can do a regular influence extender, so we have the heavier defense,
Oh.
right?
Virus protection's just in our assembler now. Like Elaine gave it to us.
Oh. Well, hell then, I'm gonna make one.
So if you don't want to come in and get it too, I could run one out there.
Turn over holding virus-infected
Drop it on the
items,
ground.
or protecting it from the virus that removes any viruses when equipped. Okay, that's the one I want. We need 5 of the blight crystals for that.
Oh.
Blight crystal chunks. We have to go collect and or mine those.
There were some of those southeast.
There's some laying around up here. Can I ping on the map by any chance? You're right there.
Oh, gave me a thing to click on. Yeah, that might have been what I saw. How do you ping?
It's like there's 18 there, which should be plenty. I think I needed 5.
Is it control click or something?
Control alt click, or just alt click actually.
A huge amount right there too.
That's a chunk that we have to mine. These are just laying on the ground. The ones that I pinged.
Gotcha.
I think that makes a difference. Maybe
Probably.
those are mineable too. I think those are mineable too. So I should just take one of these dash bots that I attached a miner to. Problem is they're gonna get shot at, so I should probably
chunk. Yeah. Maybe the one to the south wouldn't get shot at.
I don't know. Is there any up here where I'm sitting? Of course not. That'd be too easy.
Too easy.
What are we short? We're short 1 range extender. I thought we might be. Let's do that. Power field. There we are. Alright. This can go now back over there. And this can go into there. Well, I will risk one of those miner bots to see if it gets shot at or not.
Okay.
Just one. We only need 5 of these, so it shouldn't take too god awful long. One would hope.
Yeah. Find out.
Looks like it might be doing okay. There's no bug holes visibly. Well, there's one down there, but it's pretty far away.
Corrupting the planet.
Light
Electrical
discovery.
interference prevents entry.
Oh, nice.
We need to research it more if we wanted to enter.
Light crystal chunk resource. Blight bar. Want to make some blight bars? Those look yummy.
Yeah.
This blighted area is highly concerning. Our equipment is malfunctioning and navigation will be difficult. We need to proceed with caution. In order to better
I've got that bot
understand the
configured to
blight,
deliver
we
to
should
one of
gather
the
samples
random
of the
components
blight gas.
bot bins.
This requires
So that should be
special
okay.
equipment which can be produced in the
We
assembly.
extended
Okay.
this out, so let's do a one of these guys, like
Sweet.
up in here,
New blight
Maybe.
extractors.
up in there. It's probably better. Get ready to gear up some of your power up here on this precipice too. Once we get it situated. How much did you end up
Sure.
with there, friend? 6. You ended up with 6. All right. In that case, I will request the making of the virus protection component. That way, when that
Okay.
5 comes in, it'll get made. Because we have 6.
I could come drop that off.
Yeah, just like drop it on the ground or something, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And then I can go pick it up.
We'll back away slowly.
Back away slowly. Okay, need another range extender and another medium turret, or a few of each of those. Are you crafting anything, your handcrafter?
Nope.
Can you make like 3-ish either range power field thingies or
Yeah, we're doing
Medium
small-
turrets?
We don't have medium power field.
Yeah,
kit.
you doing those or you doing the medium turrets?
I'll do the medium turrets, I guess. How many you want?
Okay. Probably at least 3 for that area, for now.
Okay.
I did the same. Trace. Uno, dos, trace. Catorce. All right, the virus protection thingy is done.
Cool.
In my bin.
Traverse twin bat. All right, I'm gonna drop it off. Put it like there. So it's gonna end up around there.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's almost 0-0.
Huh.
Coordinates.
It doesn't show me the coordinate.
Should be like...
That's minus
there-ish?
1, 3. Minus 2, 2. Where are we at, Twinbot?
I don't know what their coordinate system is.
List. Dashbot.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Did you get out here yet? You're not dashing pretty well here. Where'd you go, Jeff?
Where
Where'd
did...
Winbot go?
Oh, well, that's dumb. I dragged to drop the thing on the ground way over there. It dropped it next to where it already was, instead of
Perfect.
coming out here and dropping it.
It's like, why do I need to drop it on that ground? I'm going to drop it on this ground.
Yeah, it's ground is ground. Oh.
Ground beef. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on the plates, yeah. What are they waiting on? Just time.
Next unit removes any viruses when equipped.
Put it down. Stay away. Back away.
I wonder if I
Back
could
away.
just toss it to you. Sweet.
I am no longer glowing.
All right.
Let's get down here into power range so I can get some juice. I think I need to do 1 circuit for that plorable I was exploring. One. Deliver this to... there. Oh, for God's sake. Fine.
And similar.
You can do
plates.
this.
Yeah, single medium for that maybe.
Yeah, we definitely want to build another one of these up here. If I can get a good spot for it. I can't up there, but we can do it maybe in this area. That's a crazy spot. Maybe this one's better, though. I'm going to do that one. All right. Wallbot. Drop this stuff off, too. Then go get a circuit. Right.
Right, see? Right.
There. And then head back out this way. To the explorable.
I'm setting up another building for turrets and small power.
Small what power? I did small
field.
solar.
Power field.
Oh, small power fields? Okay.
Yeah, the stuff our extenders use.
Yeah.
Actually, put it over here. Information. Dropped items.
Ooh. Lots of goodies. I got a behavior controller. I got a deployer that unpacks into a 2x1 2 medium building. And I got a research data cube.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Dropped items in power.
I will deliver this behavior controller to the random components box. Gave me a circuit back, so I'll drop that in the main base area here.
Pick up items.
This one can go over there too. And then this one can go over there. I think they'll come and get it, but maybe not. Yeah, one reserved for outgoing order. They're coming to get it. Come and get it. All right, let's do.
Put.
Guess that. Or that. Why would you not build up there? Weirdo. Okay, up there. And I want to build a storage here somewhere.
Get what's in here.
And then we should make a few raiders.
Put it for those pesky lost arcs.
No, these 5 worker bots here could all use some raiders.
Radars.
Raiders. We have 1 in miscellaneous components. So let me make 4 more radars.
Ooh, found some random chitin there.
Okay. So you are going to find some of this in a powered range.
If a number is set, it'll drop off an amount.
Which you probably can't find. So come over here and find it. And then you link the output slot to the mining slot. I think.
What do you do?
I'm programming this bot.
I got your stream up. Radar.
Yes.
Output, visual.
This one here. And then this can go to there instead so that it shows the right thing on the screen. And then its destination is that. And that should do it.
Sweet. And you did empower, it looked like. So it's not gonna go all crazy. Yep.
Yep.
Only powered silica.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Your?
You go there. You go there.
So another cool thing you can do is like blueprint a bot now.
Oh, nice.
Stop. Stuff there. Random crap and go. Nope, that one's full. Did we use the chitin?
I don't think so. I lost... Oh, no, I didn't lose. Yes, I did lose. I lost one of my radars somehow. Oh, there it is. Never mind. You and you. Come on out this way. Once you all get there, all 4 of you, I will copy and paste this onto these. And that includes the radar, and it includes, oh, nice, the destination. So yeah, that's really good to do. All right, we are alive. We have silica. I just need to take this silica box here and made its destination down here. So you should be able to throw a bunch of power up here on this cliff now too, Jeff.
Sweet.
Like ridiculous amounts of it. Because it's a fairly flat plateau.
It's a plateau.
Plateau. And there's lots and lots of silica up here, so we should be able to get silly with this. Where are we at with balance of other things? We still have plenty of metal and crystal, but we should probably not steal any miners from those, just in case everything ramps up once we have silica coming in again. Because who knows? If anything, I should just make more bots.
Alright, medium turrets and small power fields are being automatically crafted.
Nice. I like it.
Alright, yeah, these turrets. Our wire is hurting because of silica.
Silica, yeah. Wire or cable? Or both?
Well, yeah, we're out of wire.
Is that just takes the raw silica, right? Yeah. So as soon as we start getting some of that in, we should be okay. But maybe we should make some more bots to mining bots to speed that along a bit.
Sure,
I can do that since you're doing something else at the moment. I do have one small miner component though, so I could probably do the prefab. Although I think I want to do a version with the
laser.
Oh yes, the laser.
Laser.
Let's look at that.
Laser.
So the laser is a medium component.
Pew pew. Not my access.
Pew pew.
Laser's medium.
Where's the laser at?
What was that? I saw it somewhere. Under robotics? No. Fabricator? Doesn't seem right. It was there. Where'd it go? I don't see it anymore.
Are you sure you didn't just lose your mind?
That happens sometimes. I don't know. Refinery?
Just looked at refinery.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what I saw then. I'll have to review the tapes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the laser. And I'm still unsure of how this this resimulator works. Maybe we can keep feeding. We could make some data cubes and keep feeding them in. But what does it? What does it do? What does it give us? Ooh, blight research. Nice.
Anything on here? Virus research takes the infected circuit boards.
Yeah.
Which we can also craft from the chitin. Chitin in a circuit board makes infected circuit boards. Only need 10 of it, I think. Light research. Container for holding blight gas. Better out than in, I always say.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know where that is. To be perfectly honest. I have no idea how that works.
So we got silica going into storage over here.
In the mine? Yeah. And then it's getting ferried over to the one in the base.
All the way. Yeah.
And we are making things again, but it's we may need some more just worker bots too. Like just, I mean, dash bots, but more bots doing things.
Just transport.
Just transport, yeah. I'll make a few more just dash bots, and then I'll make some of them into miners after they're made.
Okay.
I think that's fair. It's also 11:30. Wait, here's another.
That's a good point.
Dashbot.
Dashbot has 2 storage.
That
2 internals.
It doesn't have a radar. Found another miner that I didn't put a radar in. Okay. So I need to make another radar. And that one can go on silica too, I guess. And then I should have made that 2. That would have been smart. Since I need a second one anyway for this last bot. You can go park up there too, because that's where you're gonna get your stuff. Wait, where did you come from? Oh. Oh, I found another one. If I was here, I left it right here. Yes, exactly. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Thank you. Okay, you. Actually, let's just don't do that. Drive out here, and I will copy pasta that setting from that one to you.
Transport.
Copy.
Go to here.
Actually, I don't know which one of these it is. This one? No. This one? No. That one?
Store.
Got a parade going on out here. That one. There you go.
I set up a dash bot to transport.
And then you can take this, stick it in your ear. Well, I don't want a building. I want that. Thank you. You may come out here now, and then get to work. All right, we have more silica miners, and we have a crap ton of haulers, transporters. I don't think that works the way you think it does, Jeff. I think I tried that.
Doing what?
The silica transport one. I don't think you can assign them like that. But they should be fine. As long as... Because I have the 2 buildings linked together, so they should be transporting everything, and they are.
Okay. I see what you did.
I think I tried that either last time or the time before, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. It was in the tutorial. That's why I did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It didn't seem to do anything correctly for me, but maybe I wasn't doing it right then? I don't know. But
there's the extra thing was right-clicking where the logistics network is, and you can check a box that says just do transport route.
Oh, maybe that's why.
And then you set the go-to to the pickup and the store to the drop-off.
I see. That's the part that is. Okay, never mind then. Do your thing.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to see if it would help or not.
Do your thing.
It's not picking anything up.
Do it. Do it.
It's getting reserved by all the bots that are further away anyway.
Yeah, that's the problem. Go gadget bot, indeed. This is the everybody turn it on thing here. There we go. Now I got them all turned on, so I can, or it's all turned off. So let's turn them all on. And then that gave me a signal reader, which is totally what I need. But it wants a crystal, and I have those. Okay, good. Somebody come out here and haul this stuff back to base. It's not going to be me. Alright. I just did another explorable while I was out here.
Nice.
So I think we should wrap up, though, because it's 11:30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what do you want to raid?
We got more done. Your wind power is blowing in the wind.
It blows.
We have lots of solar power here and batteries and things doing the things and the stuff.
That's still.
We're starting to do some auto crafting of things we use a lot of instead of having to handcraft them. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
And our mining is actually doing pretty well, I think. We may just have to beef up silica just a little bit yet. Either on the mining component or the transport component, not sure. But we'll see. So, thanks everybody for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us, chatting with us. All the chats and the redeems.
Yep.
Who do we want to raid tonight, Jeff?
Chloe Cosmos, maybe?
Sure. She's playing Starfield. That's the hot new game. So
cool.
We can raid Chloe. Stick around for the raids. Whether you're in one channel or both, it doesn't matter, because you'll be counted, and that will give us a little bit more, I don't know, infamy. And it'll also give you some channel points for whichever of us you are currently viewing for participating in the raid. So yeah, I'll be back again on Saturday with probably the finale of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Depends on how many plants we're actually missing and how hard it is to pick them up once we get the stupid scanner. But also come to my Discord on Friday night. And join us for community game night. Jeff plays, Lana plays, Batman plays, a bunch of folks play. Come and go as you please. It's we play for about an hour and a half, 9:30 to 11 Eastern Daylight Time, and we have some fun.
Super casual.
Yeah, super casual. Games that are free or cheap, mostly free to play, and yeah. So stop by and join us for that if you would like. Sunday will be Small Land with Jeff and Lana, Sunday shenanigans, and then back next week. Jeff will be live on Monday. I'll be live on Tuesday, and then we'll be live again together on Wednesday for more Desynced. Also, YouTube channels as well. Daily content from both of us. So make sure you check that out. All right. So thanks everybody, and enjoy the raid. We will see you all again next time. Bye for now.
See you later.